Hey y'all, this is Hope at Crafty Hope, and I am working on an art journal page spread in a Dilutions journal. And this is the first spread, or the first page I've actually worked on in the art journal since I finished the Use It Up, Fill It Up 2 challenge. I was really excited to get back into the journal and away from those cards a little bit. But I decided since I was going to work in the journal, I was going to go ahead and use some of the pages that I had in there that had like background bits on it. These are usually pages that I use to play with colors, if I get like new supplies or something to test them out and see how they work. And I had done that on this page. I picked out and decided, okay, well, I'm going to use this page, but I don't want it as it is. So I did cover it up a little bit with some collage from, I think this is some old book pages and some like ledger type pages and things like that. And I'm just using an Oohoo glue stick to cover that up. And then I've got a stencil there that and I think that's a Crafter's Workshop stencil. And I used, what is that, tumbled glass um, distress spray from Ranger and Tim Holtz. So, that doesn't really end up showing up because I blotted it off a bit much. But then I'm taking a little bit of just craft acrylic paint. I think the color's Margarita, but I'm not sure the brand. It could be Americana. And it's one of my favorite colors. And I just put that on there a little bit, moved it around with a brayer and a credit card. And now I'm sticking down some washi tape in a green. And it's got like, it's almost like the alphabet letters that you would see on the chalkboard growing up. Now, if you're old like me, you know what I'm talking about, but they don't put those so much on whiteboards anymore. Made a couple little ovals with just a mechanical pencil and smeared those a little bit with my finger. And then I took some Marabou art crayons and a purple, and then I'll use an orange here in a second just to add a touch as a color. I got these the other day on that fabulous Hobby Lobby clearance that's going on, and I haven't really worked out how I want to use them, but I think they're pretty neat. I like the vibrancy of the colors that they give you. And so I'm adding just some touches of those and a little bit of water on a paintbrush to get those colors out. And then I've got, I think that's Black Soot alcohol ink stamp, not alcohol ink, distress ink stamp. And I'm using a hand carved stamp. I wanted to make an asterisk, and I dreamed it into, I carved this, what's kind of an asterisk shape, but I don't really like it. It's not what I envisioned, so I'm going to try something different. But I went ahead and threw it on this page since it was fairly new, and then I'm putting down a little bit of gesso with a palette knife just to kind of push some of that stuff, since I've got so much going on there, push it back just a smidge. I really don't know where I'm going with this. Like I said, it was the first thing I played with after finishing up the Use It Up challenge. Now here I'm pulling out some inks. That one, I'm not even sure what it is. It's something I got on clearance. It's supposed to be a red, but it comes across more like fuchsia-y. And I just put down a couple of drops and smear that around with a wet paintbrush. And now I'm going to dab it all kinds of up. And where I'm dabbing it up, the paper I'm using puts it back down in some places. But I really like that smeared-y kind of random effect it gave. And once that's on, I go over and grab these stickers, and I just grab one that I think works pretty well with that. I'm going to take a couple of those extra pieces of paper that are sitting there to back that and put it down, and with the Oohoo glue stick to make sure it all sticks down, and go around it with the Stabilo all pencil and black, and wet that with another one of my clearance items, which is a flat water brush, which I think is kind of cool. So I went around it with that, and with that I really kind of just finished it up, and I really like how this came together, guys. If you like it, let me know with a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.